G'day, you awesome, beautiful people, and welcome back to Zelda, also known as the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer. In the previous episode, I'm going to be perfectly honest, not much actually happened. We went through and did the ice cavern. That was absolute disaster. We got frozen on top of a volcano. And then we did the Dongo's Cavern and got ourselves one of the either water or fire medallion, I do believe. It was one of the two. Yep, that's correct. Alright, so in this episode, we're going to do Jabu Jabu. We are also going to finish off the forest temple because I couldn't do that the first time round. We did do the medallion for it, however, thanks to a big forest temple skip, which skipped the entire dungeon and allowed us to do the final boss. And from there, just depending on how the RNG goes, we might be able to do some more dungeons, as it just really depends on the RNG. But the first thing I want to do first is a little bit of rupee collecting, and I want to wrap up a couple of loose ends before we go do Jabu Jabu. So I held off on doing Jabu Jabu for an extremely long time, mainly because I wanted to show off the skip at Zora's domain to bypass King Zora, which he normally wouldn't have to do because he would give him Rudo's letter, then he just moves over. But unfortunately though, if you do that, when you come around to D4 him, you actually can't perform that glitch because he's already moved over, and that's actually out of the loading zone, which means that unload or the load glitch does not work, unfortunately, as I've learnt the hard way a couple of times actually. Alright, so first things first, I want to go to the Great Fairy, which we did miss the first time because I never had Zelda's Lullaby. I had bombs and everything to actually get in here, but I had no way of accessing the Great Fairy herself, thanks to no Zelda's Lullaby. So we got that now, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I got paid. Rats. Or as I've been saying most of this series, nuts. Because I've been planning, actually no, it should actually be arrows. Now also one other thing too was, did I just get locked out? Oh, nuts. I'm gonna have to get caught then. Anyways, when I was in Forest Temple, I picked up a blue rupee, and I said, oh, nuts, Forest Temple must be barren, because I got a blue rupee, which would have been the main item, which would have been the fairy bow. I actually retract that statement now because I was thinking about it just before I started recording, aka when I woke up this morning. I was like, oh, it may not be barren because in the Forest Temple, there is actually a chest containing some arrows. Therefore, that could have been the arrow chest as well. It may not have been the actual fairy bow itself as per se. Now, I could be wrong in that, and it could still very well be barren. But it also means it's not completely out of the equation for exploring. So, and the only reason why I left was because I actually couldn't do any more with it. Alright, so now that we've dribbled on with that, I already did Hyrule Castle, so I can knock that off. Oh wait, that's the adult. I've got both things up because I was looking at what I could do, so I did that. No Stale Child? Alright, well, I guess we just make our way over to Zora's River. That's the first place I gotta go anyways, so may as well head over there. Goron City was apparently barren of items as well. Now, I'd like to head over to Goron City, but it's a bit of a trek at this point. Plus, as I said, our first area of importance is really Jabu Jabu, because we can indeed do most of that with everything needed for it. And not only that, there is a couple of things on the way up to Zora's Fountain we can do as a kid. There's a couple of golden skulltulas. As we know, I've had no hint for 50 golden skulltulas, so unfortunately I have had to do the entire 50, unfortunately. And the other thing too I was thinking about too, but I don't have a bloody sword steel. Yeah, I don't have a sword steel. This is very awkward. I'm probably going to get that this episode too. But anyways, my point was, yeah, we have to do 50, but the other one I was thinking about too is I may have to do all 100 too, because that's still technically a requirement, is 100 golden skulltulas. That can give us an item, because in vanilla, 100 golden skulltulas gives you the yellow rupee, which is 200 rupees. That's still a potential maybe there too. Alright, so one thing I did kind of leave down Zora River as well. I was like, I don't want to do it because I really wanted to demonstrate it. I'm just going to throw the cuckoo at this point. I wanted to demonstrate this as a kid, so it'd be like a alternative thing that you may not have known about. Let's see if I can do it from here. Oh, that's way too high. Where is the item anyways? There. Oh, I may actually not hit it from here. No, I'm not going to. Where's that cuckoo? Here, cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. The other thing too is I know that we got something. I think it might have been a piece of poo, aka piece of heart from the frogs here, but it's either frog 1 or frog 2. Now by frog 1 or frog 2 I mean that there's two things you can do with the frogs. You play Song of Storms to get a heart piece, and then you play... Actually, it might have been me frogs 3, I can't remember what the first item is. You play all the non-teleportation and excluding Song of Storms, and you get something from them, and then you do something else after that with them using the Ocarina, and that's the thing. So I'm generally not too sure what that's going to give us. Completely screwed up Sun Song there because I accidentally pressed the left button. Right. So, unfortunately, yeah, it's one of these episodes where there's like 1,000 things up there, sorry. I don't know why I thought it was on the ladder. I always seem to think it's on the ladder every time I do this part. It's like, no, it's not on the ladder. It's actually behind me, I do believe. I think. There's a skeleton around here, but I've generally forgotten where it is. Or, no, I wouldn't already have it. I haven't been here. Let's just pause the game for a second. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, duh, wrong ladder completely. Well, I'm up here anyways. There is not... I may as well do this while I'm up here then. Nope. Oh, snap. Alright, I think it's from there. Can I jump up? No. Well, that kind of happened. Alright, I can go on from here anyways. I was going to get that item, but basically you just boomerang it. I might get a second go at it. I kind of want the skull. Can I please get the cuckoo? I want the skull to lift. Actually, you know, I've got the cuckoo in my hand. I'm going for it. Because otherwise I can't get it. I am all over the place, and it's just the beginning of the episode. This is a great start, by the way. Right, throw that. Let's do this properly without me falling off the ledge. I kind of want to demonstrate this. Because it's kind of like one of those, I'm not sure if people know about this, but just in case you don't, this is the alternative way of getting the heart piece here. So, I think it's actually how you're supposed to get the heart piece. I always did it differently because I'm not very smart at times. I completely missed it. I couldn't even see where I was throwing. Okay, there we go. And then you walk back, and there's the item. So that would have been a heart piece in vanilla. And now, I gotta get out of here. Alright, so now there is another golden skeleton coming up. So I'm just gonna Sun Song back into nighttime, get that. There is... Oh, I just realised there's something else in Zora's Domain I can't get because I don't have Din's Fire. I wonder if that's gonna make a big difference. It may or may not. It also could be something I need. I kind of need Iron Boots at this point. Lens of Truth, that can be a... Well, it could be a miss. The only thing it really helps with is just the minigame. Mostly it can help with Shadow Temple if you don't really know Shadow Temple off the top of your head. Do I need that? That's the biggest question. I don't think I'm gonna need Lens of Truth. Oh wait, no, I might actually need the Lens of Truth because I generally cannot remember if I've set the ghost in the wasteland to be Lens of Truthable or if it's just straight up visible. I generally can't remember, and I'm gonna need to remember because we could very well be doing Gerudo's Fortress in this episode because that is also a place we can visit because we've got Eponia, we've got Longshot, which would have done both anyways. In regards to in here though, I still love how Zora's Domain is the boss battle music. I will know the fish though, because we can't enter Jabu Jabu without it. Unfortunately that, yeah, there's like one chest in here I can't get because I don't have Din's Fire and I do need that. Other than that, oh no, there's a Zora's diving game. That is also another item. I would love scales as well, again, that would be very nice. If not iron boots. Iron boots would help because there is one heart piece I can get out of. Actually, there's two things I can get out of iron boots besides all of Water Temple. But just out of Water Temple, that helps too. Alright, quickly do this and see what I get given. Okay, that's a somewhat decent pattern. Unfortunately none of them were like near me. Okay, there's two there and then there's like three. Yeah, they're all pretty close together, which is pretty sweet. I got like the double whammy there. And boom. Congratulations, please come back to see me for your prize. You better give me a decent prize, by the way. I'll be very... Is this the boss music or is this King Dodongo music? Because I'm pretty sure King Dodongo has his own like theme music for boss. I mean, heck, if you do give me the Kokiri sword, I guess that's going to be a little bit of quality of life at this point, because I'm very low on Deku sticks. I didn't even give that a thought before I went any further. So I'm like, I need money because I can buy the Goron Gornets for Adult Link. Got bombs. Rats. I'm gonna like mark this off because I'm coming down to very low amount of markers, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. Oh, apparently there's Frog's Ocarina game, which I can only unlock once I do all the yeah. So one doesn't give us... Can't do Torch Run. Can do that. Alright, so now there's gonna be a few golden sculptures out in Zora's Fountain. That's mainly about it. As I say, Link, could you please jump up? Alright. Ruto's Ladder, we finally get rid of this. Unfortunately, we get nothing out of this. And yeah, one extra good quality of life in regards to the King Zora. He just teleports over to where he needs to be. That whole cutscene does get cut, which is... I know, it's both a good thing and a bad thing, because the whole moip, 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 it's kind of like a meme. Like, it's very memorable. I guess for me it is anyways. It's quite memorable. For a lot of other people, I guess it would be a very big annoyance. So first things first, we've got a golden skulltula over here. Gonna need my boomerang. Thank you. 46. Yeah, Jabba Jabba will definitely give us all 50, and then after that, I don't think I need to worry about golden sculptures. I mean, if I have to do the 100, that's gonna be so annoying. Alright, from here, we can't... Like, there is one extra golden sculpture in here, but I can't do that until I have the silver gauntlets, because I can't lift up that silver boulder as of yet. So 47, and then that's it for now in regards to golden sculptures. We did miss one extra thing in Zora's Fountain, though, as an adult, and that's only because I need the iron boots. Can't get it until I get iron boots. I actually don't even think, like, the gold scales get you down there either, and I don't think I'm going to get the gold scales. I'm going to be perfectly honest, with all my randomizers, I've never gotten the gold scales. It's always been iron boots, and that's it. Alright. Eat your fish. And then after that, it should slow down a little bit. I hope. Got that, and then all these are all Jabu Jabu stuff. So mainly for Jabu Jabu, I'm going to need, well, basically Slingshot and Boomerang for now. DQ sticks are going to be out just in case. Because there is one part I will need DQ sticks and just, oh my god, and just depending on like how the rest of this goes, I'm probably going to have to leave Jabu Jabu and get some more Deku sticks, because Baronade is going to need more than one stick, that's for sure. I'm kind of not like a big fan of the fact that I don't have a lot of sticks. Never gave that a thought either, but I need more sticks. I'm also going to just quickly jump down here and do this. Because it will save me, go away Octorok, because it will save me doing this a little bit later, and I could just go back up. So over here is actually a Deku shrub. I think he's the only one in here. I'll double check the tracker, but I think he's the only one. Oh, come on, biggest quiver? Alright, arrows definitely love me in this run. I just kind of wish you'd give me the fire arrows, because I can kind of get away with fire arrows. Light arrows, I definitely need though to progress in the game. As we all know, the light arrows we need to actually defeat Ganondorf, and the game will not let you progress without it, but the randomizer is kind enough. If you do go to Ganondorf without the light arrows, it does actually tell you where the light arrows are. So if you are stuck in that sticky situation where you have no idea where the light arrows are, the game will give you a hint. And I do pray that if I get to a situation where I've had no dungeons with spiritual stones, the light arrows aren't going to be in one of them. But as in like the dungeons with the spiritual stones, because that'll be kind of annoying. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Alright, so first things first, we need to jump down. Oh, by the way, this game kind of assumes that you know how to play this game. Oh, because it won't tell you where you gotta go. I'm pretty sure I need... Gonna lock onto you, get rid of you. I don't know why I'm doing this, because I really don't need to clear up these. I'm just gonna double check, because I do recall one extra area. I don't remember... No, this is just a fairy. Alright, I just wanted to double check, because I just could not remember, because I was like, for the life of me, I always forget that that room exists, and I never check it. It's just a fairy, so you want like an extra fairy, you just go in there and get it. Although, I'm going to admit, it's actually a bit of a pain in the ass to get that fairy, because you gotta use the boomerang to stun lock the thing that just started flopping around. And then you can get hit by that, and now I want to go... I'm so lost, where am I? Where'd I come from, just so I know where I'm going? Alright, so down this one. I was like, oh god, I'm a little bit flustered. I'm like, I don't know where I am. Can't get those golden stoltulers until we're down the other end. So now we have to bring Princess Ruto. Ow. He just assumes we're like her loyal slave at this point. Through... Hold on, I want to see if I can do this. Oh, Bubble, get out the way. I think I was very close. I just need to be a little bit closer again to the Sculptor. You can actually throw Ruto to actually hit that golden Sculptor. I'm not sure if it's a one hit or not, but it's pretty close. Up you go. Bring this up, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to start getting attacked, but if I'm out here quick enough, I don't need to worry about that. Up the top, I think it's just a fairy, so we'll pass on that again. Got plenty of hearts at this point, thanks to all the pieces of poo that I've gotten. Throw Ruto, saves me one boomerang. And now, this will lead us to where we were a little bit earlier, where we're just going to probably get hit by this annoying Octorok, so you can have a taste of our own medicine there. As I said, this is going to be relatively easy, because really it's just going to be travelling through Jabu Jabu, and in regards to Golden Skulltulas, it actually doesn't have that many now that I think about it. There's like 2 in that main room we're in before that I could not get the Golden Skulltulas, and then there's 1 Golden Skulltula at the end of the dungeon, and up the top of my head, that's it. It's like only 3 Golden Skulltulas, that's it. Unless I'm completely forgetting about another one, which I probably am. Ow! I can't believe that just fell on me. Now hopefully I'm going the right way. Yeah, I think I am, because the only way you can get down to be able to do those Golden Skulltulas is you would need to get rid of that tentacle, and the only way to do that is to do this area. Yep, these annoying things. Right, all you can do is hit it, walk away. Don't get too close like that. My depth perception is so weird in here, by the way. Like that. Pretty easy, just one simple mistake there and I got hit. Oh, I just realized hopefully I can do this with just a slingshot. Okay, Okay, dungeon map, that's good. One thing out the way. Now let's hope the compass isn't what the boss drop is, because then all 3 of the annoying spiritual stone dungeons, Deku Tree, Dodongo, and Jabu Jabu have all been compass for their boss drops, which is not fun. Alright, this is a real easy one. I just need my nuts out first. And then you just do this. And the nuts are actually just enough to burst these, so pretty easy. So if you don't have a sword, that's how you get rid of them. Actually, I don't even think the sword busts them, I think... what's it normally that you use to bust them? I generally don't recall what you'd use to bust them. Ah, great. There's that bundle of arrows that the forest temple normally yields you, probably. Great. They're travelling around at the speed of light everywhere I've been. Arrows, arrows, arrows. I love arrows. They're the most useless thing at this point because I have not had a need for them. That was weird. Okay, this is the room I was actually kind of thinking about, because it's like, how am I going to take these down? I guess I can do that, because normally, oh god, I'm getting swarmed. No, boomerang doesn't work on him. So, we're going to have to take this the slow way. Whoops, down. Because normally you just use the Kokiri sword and take these little buggers out, and I don't have enough sticks to do that, so we're doing it this way. Is that all of them? Yes, it is. I got a little bit confused because like the music doesn't help sometimes. It's like, ooh, they gone or not? So this one is the boomerang normally? Okay, cool. Forest medallion, sweet. So this one is not another. Oh, cool. Actually, we're doing really well considering... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So this one is Forest. That will give us the Prelude of Light song. Whatever that's randomized to, which we know it's not the Prelude of Light. If that Song of Storms, that gives me another area to go. I am now lost. Where have I been and where have I not been? I think we haven't been... No, I haven't done something that I'm supposed to do. My sense of direction just turned off there. I think I've just got to go down here and that's it. Because we would have needed the boomerang to do 2 of these. Oops. I want that. And then we just go do down the center. That removes the tentacle out of the other main middle section. And then that removes the tentacle in the main room. I did it again, but I killed it. It's alright, I'm purposely I'm throwing at the moment. I'm throwing in. Hopefully we get Jabu mostly done in like 40 minutes, and then we could just finish off Forest Temple in the last bit of the video. God, wow. I think it took us ages to get into Jabu Jabu, which is why this video has been kind of a bit of a slow start. Right, this room's the annoying one. Luckily, Boomerang does the job. So from here, most of those jellyfish are over there. If they do come to us, what we're going to do is just change target. Get rid of that. No, you missed. Alright, come again. I don't know why, as a kid though, this dungeon was somewhat annoying for me. It's playing it now, but I don't know if it's just, you know, retrospect speaking here, considering I've played through this game so many times. Jabu Jabu now is like one of the easiest dungeons for me. The part that really got me was like the mini boss in this dungeon. Nowadays, after I've learnt like its weakness and all that, it's actually one of the easiest dungeons for me. Baronade is still kind of annoying, I'm going to admit that. Anyways, this is where we get like golden Skulltulas. I should probably saving them. Golden Skulltulas galore. So here's like the first 2, because I'm pretty sure I haven't scored any others so far in this dungeon. And then as I said, there's going to be one last golden Skulltula at the very... Oh, this is going to be Skulltula number 50. Sweet! So all of the little boys in the golden Skulltula house are all no longer at their curse. The curse has been broken. Thank you. Oh, sub-boss. And yeah, we do miss this cutscene here. Whew. And yeah, I love how the randomizer doesn't change the spiritual stone, I think it's like the Zora's Sapphire, into like the actual medallion, like whatever the actual dungeon one is. So that's been unfortunate. I think this cutscene's like all predetermined anyway, so I think that might be why. Or like pre-coded. So I think that might be why the randomizer can't change it. Anyways, as I was saying, this sub-boss was actually the most annoying sub-boss for me. It was, at this, I would have put on, oh my god, the music! I need you to hit me. I totally meant that, by the way, because, oh, I don't have my sticks up. God damn it, I was like talking about, hey, what'd you turn around for? What the, wow, what the, why is he so quick? I'm now, okay? I don't remember him being so quick. Hit me. What? What? I can't hit him! Gotcha! What? That... Did I program something unintentionally? I don't remember him spinning around as fast as he did there. That's why I had so much trouble with it. It's like, okay. He normally would like stay there, just be enough for me to come through and like smack his ass with a Deku stick. I'm generally a little bit shocked there. And this is PAL version, remember too. PAL versions, for those who aren't aware, is actually this, oh no, is the slower version of this game. That I was a bit shocked by. I mean, not shocked by the fact that PAL's slower. I knew that for a fact. I've been playing on the slowest versions of games for the many years now and wondering why things were a little bit harder than what they are when I play them on NSTU, which is the American version. Ow! Okay, I don't know why that happened. I'm gonna get rid of this thing because he's annoying. Gotcha. Alright, you're gone. Now I can do these flibbly things, and I will need to duck out and get myself some sticks. Hopefully Zora's shop sells them, because otherwise we have to do a bit of a walk back. Oh my god, stick! That's a thing that seems to happen an awful lot on N64 is, I don't know why, but it must not come out of the dead zone far enough, and the jumps are like minute. It's like, no, I don't want to jump. It's like this minor little gap, but Link gets way too scared to jump it. But yeah, I gotta quickly duck out because as I said, one stick is not going to be enough to take out Baronade. I don't even think I got a, yeah, I don't have a Deku stick upgrade either. I would have liked one midway instead of the 5 rupees I got along the way. That did not help, that's for sure. Alright, so there is a shop here in Zora's Domain, but as I said, I hope they sell sticks because I don't remember if they do or not, because otherwise it's a... Oh! I just realised I don't need Din's Fire to do the Deku stick run, because I just realised there's a torch just there. So for many years I've been doing Din's Fire when I haven't needed to. Is there sticks? Why is there no sticks? You have nuts. What can I do with nuts? Nothing. I can't even eat popcorn with those nuts. Where can I go to get sticks? Oh, I'm going to do the long way, ain't I? This is annoying. I have to go all the way back to Kokiri, and I have no short way of getting back to Zora's... Oh, this is annoying. Yikes, this is a bit of a trek back. Yeah, this is not fun. And yeah, the other teleportation song I had, which is Centerade, would not have helped because that would have sent me to Lake Hylia. Ah, that's super annoying. Why didn't Zora's Fountain not, oh sorry, Zora's Domain not have sticks? Seriously, why would you sell nuts? Oh my god, my stick went again. This is one of the major downsides though with N64, is that little dead zone in my N64. It's just screws you jump up and you end up doing that and you're like, oh, gotta take the long way still. I guess all of it's still the long way, I guess, because go all the way back to Kokiri just for some sticks. Though, mind you, I probably should have done this off screen. It's cool, just the problem is I'm gonna have to like grind money a little bit, which is fine. I just gotta jump up and down off of the drawbridge. 8, let's just do 10, why not? I'm so broke. Oh, I was like, yes, I can buy the Goron tunic in this episode, and then we can do Fire Temple as an alternative as well. That's not happening. That's not happening at all. Unless I said I've got to have to do some grinding. Luckily, it's like 320 rupees at the top of the moat, which, by the way, I never knew about. That was something I learned a little bit later on in life, which I would have liked to have known when I was a little kid. But nevertheless, it's what happens. It was like the early, like very late 1990s, like 1998, 1999, I do believe. And that type of info was just not available unless you were lucky enough to get a, you know, one of those gaming magazines. That's how we used to get our information back in the day. It was the old Nintendo Power. We didn't have, I don't think we had Nintendo Power here in Australia. I can't recall, but one thing I do recall we actually had was the Nintendo hotline. You used to call in and ask for like hints and tips on how to beat certain parts of games, and they would actually like, you know, how to tell you how to go about beating a game, or they will give you a cheat or something like that. It was really cool. You don't see, oh, it's my Stone of Agony's kicking off because there's a hidden grotto there, but it's not bombable, it's actually Song of Storms. But yeah, that was one thing. The other thing, as we may not have had Nintendo Power, but we had plenty of magazines that explained how you would go about beating games. And there was like a really cool, helpful magazine I used to have back in the day. It had like GoldenEye in it, it had Mischief Makers, and it was like the absolute best thing ever. There was also like magazines, or dedicated magazines to help you beat like big games like Conquer's Bad Fur Day, which I heavily referred, you naughty little cuckoo, which I heavily referred to back in the day, because that was like a long time where I could not beat Conquer's Bad Fur Day. Even to this day, I think I've only beaten Conquer's Bad Fur Day once. There was also a magazine we had too. I can't remember if it was like the same magazine that we had that helped us with Mischief Makers. I only needed Mischief Makers for like one particular purpose, and that was the yellow gems, because they were like the main collectible in that game. You had to go find them, and the yellow gems were actually there for like the secret ending for the game and all that. So that was like the main reasons why we had that book. As I said, I can't remember if it's the same book that gave us Conquer's Bad Fur Day or Mischief Makers, but Majura's Mask was the other one we had. And it's because of that little book, that was the only reason why I've beaten Majura's Mask. I have not beaten Majura's Mask since that day. And I think part of that is due to the fact that if anyone else has experienced this, leave this in the comment section below, but the crooked cartridge glitch is the main reason why I have not beaten Majura's Mask to this day. I actually had a friend over and I was going to show them, you know, how cool Majura's Mask was and how better it was than Ocarina of Time. And I went to show her the game, and unfortunately I must have just had the game crooked enough to cause the crooked cartridge glitch. So I booted it up, and what happened on the game was it made it so I could not get out of Zora's Mask. I was permanently trapped as a Zora. And it also made it to where I could not save the game. Even though I'd already busted the owl open with the whatever sword you start off with. I generally cannot remember what it was. Oh, I need a box. I'm like too busy telling my story, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm forgetting something. The hell was that? I heard a noise and I'm like, what was that? Yeah, there was like so many other glitches too. I think the music was a bit funky, but I think that's generally just a side effect of crooked cartridge anyways, is like the wonky ass music. But it was just mainly the fact, like, I could not save, I was stuck as a Zora. It kind of haunted me, and not only that, it also reverted my save back before we beat Snow Point Temple. Like, we actually did beat Snow Point, but when I loaded up the game, I do believe at the time the crooked cartridge was active, we did beat Snow Point. But when I reloaded the game, Snow Point Temple had been erased and it now deemed it uncleared. Like completely unvisited and everything. So I was like, that sucks, we have to do that again. And my dad actually beat that temple too at the time. I was still only like a wee little kid at the time. Not skilled enough to beat Majora's Mask. So that was like a little bit of like nightmare fuel when it came to like, I missed and I jumped down. I was trying to be smart, but like, do that part really quick and I fell off. There's like a certain point where you go throw the boomerang and I suck at this. Nope, still didn't count. Alright, maybe I'm jumping down too quick. Because I know when you move, the boomerang's projection also moves as well. Nope. Okay, I'm just generally missing it. Alright, one more time, we should get it. And I can't believe this take me so long to beat Jabu Jabu. I should have been done by now. This thing always screws me up, by the way. This is not... And that one time I get it, I don't jump off the side. Yeah, that was why I was kind of like Z-targeting off. Because you get stuck on the vines and it's just a much quicker way down if you just do that. So whilst the cutscene's playing, you're already falling down. Anyways, Baronades, hopefully this is a nice quick fight, because we still got to do Forest Temple. And I would like to do a little bit of rupee grinding to get the Goron tunic, so we can at least start Fire Temple next episode. That's kind of what I was hoping. Don't know if we're going to get it. So the first part of... Wow, I don't know why that happened. I can't see target apparently. Is that... Okay, that's... Yep, now it's off. Ouch. That's not fair. I went to Z target and it wouldn't let me. So we got a boomerang again. And then from here you can just do... the Deku Nut strat again. And that happened. I don't know what happened there, if my stick went weird or if I was at fault for that. And for Baronet as well, just using Deku sticks, I think it's 3. It's just actually quicker if you don't Z-target. That's a known fact, so don't Z-target. Oh god. Run, 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 run. I didn't mean to un-Z. It's actually just quicker if you do this and then it'll just pop back up. When that happens, get in close and personal. Backflip a couple of times. My control stick was like, no, you're not going sideways, you're going forwards. There we go, 3 Deku sticks. As I said, 3's the charm on this one, and Baronator's down, so... I didn't get no, I did get the compass, so this should be a decent item. What should it be? Arrows, rupees, or sticks, or nuts? I'm calling it, or a piece of poo. If it's a piece... It's a flippin' heart container! You gave me the vanilla item. That's worse than a piece of poop, arrows, rupees, sticks, or nuts. That's worse. Oh. Anyways, we got the forest medallion. So as I said, we go back to the Temple of Time. We will get a cutscene for... Oh, we should also have... If lucky, we'll also have the Kakariko cutscene play out, because technically you have all 3 medallions. When that happens, you go to Kakariko and that cutscene plays out. Cool! So we actually just got 2 songs for the price of 1 just then, so sweet! So the only medallions left... Actually, the only medallion left is the Shadow. That's it! Once we get Shadow, we can enter Ganon's castle. But big but here. I don't have light arrows. So we ain't doing anything in Ganon's castle until I have the light arrows, which is extremely unfortunate. Now I'm going to also do this, because I'm going to knock this out the park while it's still on my mind. Alright, that causes Deku Stick Run to happen, so for this we're just going to run as fast as our little legs can carry us. Boom. And then we just walk over here. Don't go in the water or too far deep into the water. Light that up. And if done right, the chest spawns, so fingers crossed, this is Iron Boots. Iron Boots, please. Cool, I can't complain because I needed rupees. Awesome, so now that gives me rupees, or that is also out the way too, so that's one less thing I've got to worry about. So now I definitely have to be an adult, because I think everything from here on out is adult. We also do technically have Gerudo's Fortress. I'm going to have to save that for next episode. Whether we do that before or after Fire Temple though is another thing. Yes, I didn't mean to hit that. Alright, so depending on what these two songs are, unfortunately, it will kind of determine whether or not I do that Grave and Kakariko that I've been holding off from doing because I just want to be a show-off. If I get Requiem's Shadow, we can do it. If not, I'm going to have to go do that Grave. I really want to show that glitch off though, so please give me Requiem's Shadow, game, please? Just be kind to me, please? I mean, you're not going to give me Iron Boots, so may as well give me Requiem's Shadow so I can just pull off this one glitch. And look at all the beautiful rupees we got on the way down here too. I went from having very little rupees, now having like 20 of them. And I walked into like the loading zone via that as well. That was awesome. Not really all that awesome, I guess, but still it's kind of cool. Okay, so Kakariko needs to be visited for 2 reasons. Skulltula House as well, just to knock off the 50, and then fingers crossed I don't have to do 100. That'll be a real big trek, and will definitely extend the episodes because I hate Golden Skulltula collecting, and the fact that I have not gotten a single spiritual stone yet in this collection just makes it even more annoying. So it's like I'm gonna have to visit those temples that I have not visited, which at this point is Fire, Water, Shadow, and Spirit. So one of those temples is going to have this Shadow Medallion. Now up next I'm doing is actually going to be Fire Temple. Hopefully that's going to have my Shadow Medallion. If not, then I'm going to have to hope I get some way of getting myself to the Spirit Temple. Otherwise, actually no, that's not that bad, because I can technically get to the Spirit Temple at this point because I've got Gerudo's Fortress unlocked. So, Requiem's Spirit isn't a big must. Song of Storms would be nice because I need to get to the bottom of the well for Shadow Temple. No, I don't. I don't need to do that. That's a lie. I don't need to do the bottom of the well for Shadow Temple. It's just I need Din's fight. Oh! I got the Requiem's Spirit. I thought it was Requiem's Shadows. I've been saying the wrong song all this time. It's actually Requiem's Spirit. What was I saying? Requiem's Shadow. My bad. So we've checked Prelude, but we got, it's Nocturnal Shadow, isn't it? I've been saying the wrong song the entire playthrough. My bad. You all knew what I meant when I said Shadow, though. I can technically play that now, because that would send me over to another song. It would just depend what the last 2 songs are. If Nocturne is not one of the ones I pick up, then we're down to the grave. Which would suck. I've been looking forward the entire playthrough to show this one glitch off, and I may not even get the chance to do it. That's the only prereq I need at this point, is just Nocturnal Shadow. That's it. And by the way, if you didn't catch up or pick up on why we got that song, was because we had Forest Medallion Yeah, no, because I had Forest Medallion. I hadn't gone back to the Temple of Time yet. So we got Forest Medallion over in Jabu Jabu. Did we? Yeah, no, we did. And I said the only reason why we could get this song now is because we had Forest Medallion. So Forest Medallion gets us the what Prelude of Light is, and now this cutscene only happens when you have... Oh! Yes! It's Nocturne of Shadow, which is normally what you learn there too. So we had like a couple of songs in their original spot. I actually got Nocturne of Shadow. I am grinning with so much gleam at the moment. And you can only get that when you got Forest, Water, and Fire. Yes, I got Nocturne of Shadow. I have to go back as a kid now, you know that? So that's done, which means Bolero is either the Spirit Temple or Song of Storms is at the temple. Or it's going to be one of them down in the grave, because we know that Prelude of Light is unfortunately where Song of Time normally is. I should be able to go down there as an adult. I get to show this off, yay, but as I said, I generally can't remember if you can do this as an adult or if you gotta do this as a kid. I may as well do it as an adult, because it will be a little bit quicker. Alright, so at the moment, if you just take a look at what's going on, it's so bloody dark though, will make it hard to figure out. Oh no, it's not that hard to figure out. Alright, so the Composer's Grave is just that big honkin' grave there, which yes, we've been able to do now for a very long time. Ever since we got Zelda's Lullaby, we can actually do the Composer's Grave. But I held out just so I can show this off. So, for whatever reason, if you're playing Rando and you don't get Zelda's Lullaby and you do have Nocturne of Shadow. 1, 2, and you want to get Sun Song. 3. All you do is this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And by the way, every time we reload the graveyard, it's trying to load in rain, but it can't, therefore overloading, which means the game has to start removing things. 12, I think. 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to do 17 just in case, because it's only 16 we need to do. And then what? Nope, you didn't go yet. It might be easier as an adult, but we'll just see. 18, I may have also miscounted. 19. We'll do 20, that should be enough. And there we go! Where'd the grave go? And another thing you'll notice too is, it's not raining. Ta-da! This is what I've been holding off for so long, so unfortunately I may have miscounted, but yeah. The grave is gone, therefore we can enter without Zelda's Lullaby. And I also would have preferred coming here as adult too, because I don't have a Kokiri sword, so clearing things out's a little bit easier. The only thing I won't be able to do at this point, because I don't have Din's Fire, is the little chest that can spawn in here. So that's unfortunately a downside. I will have to show off another glitch. And I needed sticks for that too. I need sticks for everything, but and then I just realised as I said that too, I can't pull that glitch off because I need Kokiri sword and I don't have Kokiri sword. Because Kokiri sword is actually needed. Hey, we got Song of Storms. Alright, so that's what's down here. And that means Bolero is at the Spirit Temple, which is fine. Unfortunately, I would love to have done Deku sticks, but I can't use them. I don't know RBA or Reverse Ball Adventure to do that, which is where it allows you to use a kit item as an adult. Like, all that entire process. I don't know how to do that. I generally have not learnt yet how to do it. I also need Din's Fire to get into Shadow's Temple, so even with the Nocturne Shadow, I still can't go into Shadow Temple at this point in time. Fire Arrows would have also helped. Again, don't have that either. Oh yeah, the only one downside to that glitch is, it does respawn afterwards, but that's fine, because I can just do the normal method to get back in there. It's this one or the next one? Nope, not that one. Smack me if you want. There we go. I was like, always one grave off, isn't it? Alright, down here, because we got... I'm gonna get rid of this thing just to make life so much easier. And then just play Sun Song down here, and this will spawn a chest. If this gives me Din's Fire or Fire Arrows, I'll be very happy. Or if it gets me Iron Boots, then I am perfectly good to go with that one too. Please? Please? No, not bombs. Did I ask for bombs? Did you hear me say explosive bombs? No, I didn't say bombs whatsoever. I said iron boots, not iron bombs. I know there was a B in that sentence, but not what I wanted. Alright, now I gotta think what to do. There is so much I could do with Goron City as a kid, but I'm pretty sure that's foolish. It's a foolish choice. Alright, I'm gonna go up to... I could always get Bolero. Actually, no, I'm gonna go get Bolero. Now, how do you play that song again? I don't recall. Crap, I can't remember how to play Requiem. Okay, that's easy. Oh. I just forgot. I forgot how to play it. I just looked at it. There we go. And that's good. We're good now. Whoops. I went too far and hit my right button. Wow, that was a big moment. I just completely forgot how to play Requiem. And not only it made it worse, I just looked at it too. It was like, oh, yeah, no, I know how to play it now. While I'm here though, I can go see a Great Fairy. I guess we can knock that off. Unfortunately though, there is a grotto I can't get to without silver gauntlets. So for this, all we're gonna do is walk in and walk out. Oops, I don't know why I did that. Alright, Bolero, that's my shortcut to Goron City. I was gonna say, we may as well get Bolero because I kind of need a shortcut at this point. And as I said, there's one extra thing I can get out here, so I guess it's 2 for the price of 1. And I hate these things with a passion. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a headache, baby, right round, right round. Please go away, you annoying things, you're annoying, thank you. I was gonna say that bomb could not have gone any quicker. I think, no, this won't be our very last Great Fairy Fountain, because we can't get the last one until we have our Strength plus 2. And we don't get that until we got a Strength plus, no, Strength plus 3. Well, I can now get myself one extra thing, as a kid. So next time we mark it at night time, we can do that. That will be handy though for the Wasteland. Somewhat handy for Shadow Temple if I have a moment, I guess. That can happen. I know I generally did not forget how to play Bolero, even though I just learnt the damn song. I did remember. Trust me, I remembered. Now, I'm only here for one reason. And that's to get my tunic, so I can actually be here. And I totally meant to do that, by the way. Right, just zoom over here. And I just need that Goron shop. That was the only reason why I needed 200 rupees, by the way, was to get the Goron tunic, because it was exactly 200. And I said earlier when I actually came to have a look at it, I was like, I can't buy this because I don't have the adult's wallet. Well, guess what? This lovely lady has. Now give me that Goron tunic. I'll probably randomize one in Forest Temple most likely, but whatever. Alright, Forest Temple to finish off the episode. And no, I did not forget the song. I'm having a moment at the moment where I just forget all my Ocarina songs. It's cool. It's cool. I should probably knock off that I've got Bolero as well. And that was checked. So the only one is now Prelude. Oh, there is one extra thing I can do here while I'm here. There was also a piece of poop somewhere in either Kokiri or it's here, one of the two. And it's a piece of poop in one of the grottos. Oh, wait, you're not a piece of poop. Ooh! I love shrubs. You know I love shrubs by now. And I just did this long way. I don't have any monies! I have no monies! I have no monies. I need monies. I know where to get monies. Hey, big boy! Yeah, I love you too. I love you now even more because I have magic. Hey, big boy! Can you spit me out a couple of rupees? Like 60? What? Was I meant to hit him? I think I was. Oh wow, that was a terrible shot. That archery is coming back. I better move just in case he actually doesn't die this time, I was gonna say. Oh, that's not rupees. Yeah, stinge me out on some rupees again. I need rupees, like now. Rupees? Not hearts. If I wanted hearts, I'd go to the bloody fairy fountain. Alright, I guess we're gonna be sniping a couple of these guys from up here. I love how I've just detoured into like trying to get some rupees now. Uses up all rupees on getting tunic. Which, by the way, we should probably check to see what colour that is too. Red's not. Well, that's probably the most boring colour scheme I have seen in a long time. It's hearts. I should probably get it. I was like, I don't need to go to the fairy fountain, surely. I probably should have, then I would be getting rupees at this point. Can I please could not get up the ladder. Alright, so these last couple of like, whatever these guys are called, I actually have not... Oh, you actually can't see target onto them. I just shot you through the head, how did that not count? Hearts? Well, you're down. Oh, 1 rupee, is that it? Come on, I'm not working for charity here. I just want... Lovely. I just want some rupees to pay off these my debt to these business shrubs. Oh, you're kidding. We've done this the long way again. Because those business shrubs can actually have something that I want. This is the only reason why I'm doing it. Come up here. So I'm gonna just scoot over to the big boy again. Because he normally drops rupees when you knock him out with ice arrows. Well, when you actually one-shot him. I don't know why it didn't one-shot this time. Alright, big boy, let's try this again. 1. Let him detour. He's dead this time. Maybe it's because I only got 1 magic upgrade, that could be why. I swear that normally one-shots him. Okay, well screw you too, I'll come back later and pay me debt off. I need 20 rupees, so hopefully Forest Temple gives us that. I feel a wee bit ripped off. Like, quite ripped off now. Alright, back here where we should have been, like, much earlier, but I got distracted by business shrubs that I can't pay off. That was a lovely shot. Oh, rupees. Well, at least you gave me 3 of them. I'm bound to get rupees in here because it's the entire temple I have to do. Now, whereabouts in the temple was I? I think I was over this way. Oh, wait, there's pots, and pots sometimes mean rupees. Rupees? Rupees? Arrows. Why are arrows the bane of my existence at the moment? This is going to be a bit of a longer episode now. I do apologise, because we want to kind of finish this temple, and at least just get it fully explored. And business shrubs. I blame business shrubs at the moment, and the fact that I'm in crippling debt at the moment. 6 rupees. I had 200 of the buggers. 200 no more. Rupee, rupee, rupee. I'm going to be so happy every time someone drops me a rupee now. Alright, so this is where we got up to before I learned, oh wait, without that Goro bracelet, this dungeon's unbeatable. Not no more. So yeah, as I said, I was really kind of glad I did decide to show off and do the Forest Temple skip. Because I was like, I don't really need to do the skip, but I'm going to do it anyways. But as I said, I'm kind of glad I did it now. Because as I said, I actually generally did have to do that. Now, I'm just going to go down. Because I need to push this. Whoops, I pushed it too far. Just there. A fast push sometimes does screw that up a little bit. Because you're like, I don't need to worry about pushing like all the way. And you're like, oh, this is pushing very, very, very fast. Now let's get rid of those ice arrows because that's a bit you know, kind of overkill for just a simple arrow switch. And this is normally where those arrows are. So this could have been the 5 rupee. Forest Temple is barren. I'm pretty sure it's barren off the top of my head. Oh, that's so not good. Anyways, let's push these. I'm pretty sure Forest Temple is barren. Like, it's a foolish choice to plunder here, I'm pretty sure is what the hint I would have been given. Oh, man. Are you serious? I came all the way back here just for, like, a recovery heart and a 5 rupee. And whatever Ganon gave me, I don't remember what Ganon gave me at this point, but it was not worth it, that's all I know. Oh, I gotta go all the way around again. Ah, that's annoying. Forest Temple. If I get through the entire Forest Temple and realise I just spent 20 minutes doing it for nothing, I won't be very happy, that's for sure. Because this would have been a complete waste of my time, which I could have spent, you know, doing other things that were more important. Like checking Golden Skulltula House and, you know, probably making a start on on Gerudo Fortress. Actually, we would have been doing Gerudo Fortress, actually. Because Gerudo Training Ground is actually very, very nice when it comes to randos. I just know for a fact there is going to be one area in the fortress we can't do because I need iron boots. I mean, it's like one room, so be it, but that could be the one room where we need something. And these things are super annoying. Oh. Normally it would not have the bow by this point, so I'm just going to play it like you normally would, and if I do need to use the bow, I'll use the damn bow. So you would use the bow there. I need bloody. I'm just going to double check. There is a bloody wall shadow coming down for me though. Yep. I do have to twist the room. You can give rupees though. Yes! Alright, that pays off both this business shrubs. I should have just done that to begin with. Gone in here, got my 20. Oh, he actually dropped me 2. Nice! Alright, so I have to untwist the room because that's going to drop me a key. Well, it should drop me a key considering I can't go any further. If I'm just playing blocks, then I'm screwed because I just generally don't know where else to go at that point. Right, so the boss key should be a Forest Temple key. Oh my god, are you serious? Jump down, and then down there leads us hopefully to another key. Ah! A piece of poop! A whole piece of poop! I don't want pieces of poop! Go down. Go. I generally do not like these enemies. I just don't. They're annoying, and they're even more annoying in Majora's Mask. I know I should jump smashing them, but I was like, argh. I'm a little bit annoyed because I'm pretty sure this is foolish, and I'm wasting my time. I actually generally think I'm wasting my time here. Now, I already got the Skulltula there. This should be almost complete. There should be like one Golden Skulltula down in the basement. If we even make it down that far, that is. Because you don't normally come to this part of the dungeon until a little bit later. I actually generally think we could be soft-locked in Forest Temple, which is not a big thing. I was so slow on that reaction. Right, spin. And get rid of those. That spawns... Yep, I was gonna say they better spawn a chest because I need a chest, like now. And the rest of the chests should all be keys. One would think. Are you no, what? Are you serious? Am I forgetting something? Like I have to be forgetting something. Okay, quote me, but the first time I came into Forest Temple and I was like, you know, I'm pretty sure I don't need to do that part that I completely skipped. It was like an early part I skipped, not like the fact I skipped the entire dungeon. But I'm pretty sure this game could also be telling me, you don't need to be here, bugger off. Just by the fact that it's just basically told me that I can't go any further. I could be wrong. Oh wait, there's a chest up there that I didn't do. Alright, so I could be wrong, I may not be soft lock, I just could have been an idiot. Oh, there's a golden skull over here too. I did come in here and I was like, I don't need anything in here. Alright, there's our key. I'm not soft locked. I was like, hold on, I'm pretty sure I've like forgotten something. I did, so there was 2 golden skull floors I missed. Alright, so this... there is technically a scarecrow. Even with the randomizer settings, it doesn't show it, so... Key! I did need to be in here, by the way. I love how I did completely forget that, though. I love getting lost. Okay, so now that we're out of there... Back we go to where I was. Don't be too surprised if I get lost again. But I think we should be fine now. I actually generally think all those items we got at the very beginning are like all the bonus stuff we would have gotten from this dungeon. Which does make me a little bit disappointed. So it's like, oh no. Big yikes and a big oof on that one. Where'd I go? Hold on, I missed. I was like, hold on, what the? Right, up we go again. Unfortunately, there is no shortcut to this. Makes Forest Temple a wee bit annoying, but it's not as annoying as, say, Water Temple or something like that. Up here. I know, this is probably the slowest part of Forest Temple. Once we're out of this annoying part, we should be good. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to... I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure I've got to untwist this to get further into the dungeon. Yeah, I gotta untwist. Thought so. I was just double checking, because I was like, probably can, probably can't. Now, not that one. I do recall you can actually use hover boots to get somewhere and like bypass twisting a corridor. I could be wrong, but I do remember hearing that, and for what, I don't recall what for. It might be the next room I'll think of where you can use the hover boots. Because if you have the hover boots, you can actually completely bypass something. Now this part's fun. Like, all you gotta do is stand here, shoot one straight down there, and there's nowhere you can go. Goodbye. Right, first Poe. Normally this would be like the second one you take down because you don't have the fairy bow by this point. I do need my nuts though. That was so slow. But yeah, if they do that, just throw a nut at them. And they just reappear. Bye! That's, yeah, the quickest way to take them down is just throw nuts at them and they just reappear. Now this is normally a key, because you normally would have to backtrack. Key. Well, it had to be a key because I would get stuck otherwise. I think I need like 2 keys? Oh no, this is the stealth boss battle. Hey, it could be extremely handy if I bring my sword out though. Come on, big boy. Here, big boy. Bye, now the next one's the time one, because you gotta take out both Stalfos before the other one revives itself. Wow! Talk about aggressive. That was good, like, he was super aggressive on me, but I just did not utilize it very well. Come on, big boy. Now, I thought I might play cocky there. Come on. Wow, that lag. 1, 2, 1 more should take him down. Come on. Gotcha. Whew, it took more. Yes, I did it! Oh, yes, I landed on my chest. That doesn't happen very often, by the way. That's like the first time I managed to pull that off. Where you actually stand where the chest spawns and then you see Link going up. Boss key! I don't need boss key. What a waste of an item that was. I actually generally did forget that we had to still get the boss key. I was like, I've already beaten the forest temple, and I'm like, oh wait, I completely skipped getting boss key and everything to do that. Alright, continuing on. Health would be kind of nice, but I think... No, health is actually not needed, but I'm just busting them open anyway. Because, yeah, as I said, we've already done the boss. I just had a moment because I was like, just picked up the boss key. I was like, oh, I should probably get some health. Oh wait, I've already done boss. I don't need boss. I actually don't need health. Okay, so once we're up here, there will be a locked door as well. That should unlock... Same thing again, but just don't back jump. Two. If you do it too quick, it doesn't work. Can you please get off the stairs? Thank you. It went all the way up there. Wonder how far you can actually push the Poe up the stairs. This has to be another key. Actually, no. Do we have dungeon map and... No, I don't have any dungeon map or compass. So, compass and all that. It's a piece of poo. What is this dungeon? There actually must have been more items in this dungeon than I originally thought. Because there's like arrows... Okay, maybe there's like a room that I'm not thinking of and there's like a whole bunch of extra items. Maybe it was this room I was thinking of where you could use hover boots or something. I was like, for what though? Actually, I should probably get rid of this wall shadow because then I can look around. Oh, okay, he decided to bugger off. Alright, it's one of the rooms I was like, I know you can use hover boots for something. Maybe it's for coming back, you don't need to untwist it or something. Oh, come on! I don't have... Oh, man. Well, we're locked. We would have been officially soft-locked in here, actually. Because that's it. I can't go any further unless I have missed a key. Because we can't untwist it until in the other room there that's locked off to us. Alright, there's one last place I can check in Forest Temple. If nothing's in that whole area I skipped, then this is a no-go. Thank God I skipped it, in other words. And even if you're in the boss area, you can't even turn around in there, because it's not like I can go in there and just turn around. Pretty sure I haven't missed anything else in Forest Temple. This has happened before, by the way. This isn't the first time Forest Temple has been completely shut off to me. Because I had one randomizer where I had to learn... that's actually where I learnt the Forest Temple, like, boss key and just complete temple skip. Was because this particular situation happened. So you can... Yeah, I can't... Yeah, I'm going to assume... This is soft locked, which could be good and bad, just depending on, you know, what the remaining items are. We did get a lot of bonus items, so I could be safe to say that it's not really a big deal that we're soft locked. I'm going to make that assumption that it's fine that we're soft locked. We should be fine. If it turns out we're not, then oh great. That's bad. Right, I'm just going to take a quick squiz out here. Actually, I'm going to get rid of the Octorok because this is going to be plain annoying. Go away, because I want to look around. Because it's kind of a shame. I can't go down there because I don't have iron boots to bypass that. Yeah, the only way that Scarecrow appears, because that's one thing that a randomizer does not bypass. I'm curious. I don't think it's going to work. Oh yeah, we have technically already been here. I just want to have a quick squiz at something. Because I'm curious. Right, that does... No. Nowhere close. I was like, maybe? The only way you can reach that is with a goddamn super jump, and I do not know how to do them at all. And that's just requiring, like, you backflip off a bomb and it just, like, does an extended, I think it's like an extended, it's not extended hyperslide. Where did that noise come from? But I do think I'm gonna have to turn around and, like, whoops, and, like, backtrack this way, because we did skip this completely. So just in case I'm wrong in thinking that there was nothing here, which could be not the case, but I just want to double check. Oh no, there was a chest here! Oh, this is probably going to be the dungeon. It's going to be a dungeon key. It has to be. Okay, we're not soft locked no more. Okay, so I actually did skip out on a chest. Alright, we're good now. I have to walk all the way back to that godforsaken part of the temple now. Oh, that's so annoying. All because I was a smartass and, like, long shot it up. If I didn't do that, we'd be fine. Okay, I will admit the first time, the show off was fine because I would have got stuck anyways. This time around, however, was no excuse because I could do the entire dungeon. This is just, it's painful. I think this is karma though for skipping most of the dungeon. It's like, I have to redo this part oh no, how many times have we done this part? 3 times? 4 times? I think it's perfect, like, karma. Don't skip parts of the dungeon. I know it's randomizer, you're supposed to be able to skip some parts of the dungeon. The randomizer does make this somewhat open world for that reason. It's why I love the rando. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love vanilla Ocarina of Time. I've played it so many times. Although, don't also get me wrong on this too. Ocarina of Time is great, but I do love Majora's Mask more. And I know I just said I can't really do Majora's Mask because I'm creeped out by it and it's super hard. Though the reason why I have not learnt the game is mainly because the fact I've been creeped out so many times by the game. So that's also in my defense as well. But yeah, no, I do like Majora's Mask a little bit more. Ocarina of Time is great and all, and I've played it so many times for that reason. Majora's Mask is better. Okay. For my reasoning, though, why I love Majora's Mask is the story's great. I will admit the 3D mechanics suck. It's very limiting, but it does also give a challenge, which is great for older players. For a kid, though, it's like, I hate this game! Because you're on such like a tight time limit and all that. The Skulltula House, as much as it really creeps me out, it's memorable. If it wasn't for the fact that it creeped me out, I would probably have forgotten about the Golden Skulltula House. Right, we're here. I can stop talking about that and probably digging myself a hole. But I generally am curious, like, if it's between Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, which one would you choose? If not, then what Zelda game would you choose? I know a couple of people would probably pick Wind Waker, which I will admit, Wind Waker actually looks really fun, and this is coming from someone who has not played Wind Waker. I don't even own Wind Waker at this point. It's actually on my to-buy list. I have Twilight Princess HD at this point, and Twilight Princess I also did play too as well. That was a fun game too, I will say that. Twilight Princess is fun. Loved the mechanics in that too, like, and the music in Twilight Princess is so good. I wasn't even anywhere near those giant Skulltulas and they spawned. That just shows how big like their spawn program is. And by the way, we're actually near the end of Forest now. We're just gonna do this. I just gotta knock them down once. Oh, I forgot you. Could you? Like, could you do this? Hold on. Might be stuff, eh? No? I love this. Spawn! Nearly got them all. There we go. I actually wasn't quite out. No. It's alright, I got rid of enough. That unlocks that, and then that's gonna fall down, and as soon as the roof starts going up, skip you. That's kind of why I got rid of a couple of Skulltulas, was so I can... We already know... Oh no! I got flattened. Oh. I think... Wow, that was a good start. I actually think Ganon did give me a really bad item. I actually think he gave me like 5 rupees, if I do recall properly. Uh-oh, all the spiders are back. Was this a safe spot? Yes, it was. I was like, I can't remember this is safe. And then in here is another Poe. And then from here, all we're going to do is bow, shoot, drop. And also, by the way, this is where that fast push is like a blessing in disguise. Especially when they're evil and put that block there. Push that out the way. Push that in. Normally you wouldn't do this puzzle as quick. Like, these blocks are so annoying to push because it's like, push, 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 so slow. Come on, Link, what are you doing? Oops, I pushed a little too... Did I push a little too far? No, it didn't. Done. Yeah, as I said, normally you don't do that puzzle so quick. 1. 3, done. See, that Deku Nut trick just speeds that up so quick, and then when we get down... Actually, I'm curious. What happens when we do get down? Because I think, from memory, there's some chests down there. There should be chests down there, because we had so many bonus things. I'm actually trying to recall where all those bonus items came from. Did something... Oh, unless something got taken out of the item pool, that's what I'm thinking. And then just randomized there. But there's going to be like one last Poe, and then when you get down to the bottom, there's like a push type of puzzle down there. And normally that's where like a couple of chests are. Oh my god, this is going to be a long episode. As I do apologise for that. Oh shoot. Was I meant to be paying attention? You're the real one. Oh, okay, you're not gonna let me. Alright, this time I'm paying attention. My eyes are on the screen. You're real. Come on. You're real. This should be like 3 or 4. Do. One more, I think. Uh-oh, I accidentally hit my Z button like twice, and I was gonna say, that nearly screwed me over. Okay, I'm gonna admit, if I was actually jump slashing, if you actually could jump slash on this one, I probably would have done that much quicker. It's alright. I'm just gonna check this last area, because this is like the last little bit of the dungeon, then you go down to the boss. And then that'll be it for the episode. In regards to those business shrubs, though, you're going to have to find out next episode what we're getting for that. Okay, yes, I was correct. There was one chest down here, which is... I think like arrows or something like that normally. And there is a golden skulltula down here too. So we want that. Now, the only issue I have is I always forget what I've pushed, and I end up doing this the long way. Okay, that's where we started. That's the skulltula, I can hear it. It was like, nyeh, 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 nyeh. Yep, it's just in here. And there's a chest in here. Yep, that's the last of the chest, and here's the last golden skulltula. Not like it... Oh, you know what I forgot to do while we're in Kakariko? I got the song, never went to the Skull and Skulltula house, so I guess that's for next episode. And there's our dungeon map, which I completely forgot about. Anyways, guys, that's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for it being so long, too. I kind of just really wanted this temple done. This temple is always a pain in the rear side, because as I said, it's kind of got a history of being soft-locked on me in randomizers. So I'm kind of glad that's now out the way. So that was a complete waste of time. I can't believe that. I knew, I had a hunch, I was like, this is going to be a waste of time, and it was a waste of time. Oh boy, but at least we have all our Ocarina songs, except for Prelude, which we can't get. I don't even think we're going to get it at all in this randomizer, so that's a bit unfortunate, because that's our quick teleport back to the Temple of Time, but that's all good. Next episode, Gerudo Valley, a fire temple, and those business shops, and a couple of other things. There'll be like a couple of hidden grottos we've got to do. And that's basically it, I think, until we get the iron boots, which should be coming up very soon, I hope, because, yeah, it really just depends on what the fire temple is. If it's not iron boots, you know what we really need? We need Din's fire and light arrows. That's it. Not light arrows. Yeah, Din's fire and light arrows. They're the only 2 items I really desperately need. Iron boots is kind of like a, you know, maybe just in case we need to do water temple. But yeah, that's kind of really where we're sitting at the moment. Still not quite go mode, but we're getting very close. We've been very close for a while, just need those last couple of items. So until next time, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, and stay beautiful. Ciao!